I wanna go home to Sirius B. I wanna go home to Sirius B. Hi everybody, here I am, back on the road. I made it a week this time, back in Atlanta. But again, that social isolation, after about 3 days of that, it begins to wear on you. So I'm headed back home to be around my parents, my elderly parents whom I love. Probably going to be a bit surprised to see me today. Typically I can go 2 or 3 weeks or 4. But I really, for some reason, I'm feeling unsafe. It's such a dreary day, it's cold, it's misty, and we know what that's all about. But living where I live and how I live, lately I'm beginning to feel unsafe. And that's not typical for me. You know, my root chakra is better, though not healed. It is still a major concern. But I just want to touch briefly on all the things that we have been learning about the Great Mother, about the Comet Pantheon, and about this earth illusion that we are living. You know, it's one thing to learn everything about the mythology, how we got entrapped here, and then, thank God for Bobby Hemmett, and other master teachers and all the studying that we're doing, for me anyway, I am beginning to truly feel entrapped, in prison, just by being on this planet, learning everything that we've learned and enduring everything that I personally have gone through, not to mention others of you, all of our people. I'm so thankful again to Bobby Hemmett. You know, the level of scholarship and the inspiration that I have received from him by continuing to study daily and nightly. And I have done that for years now. There's nothing else that seems to interest me, you know, other than an occasional movie. But, you know, this culture is so based in violence. Everything is robbery, murder, killing, shooting, tearing up stuff, and that can really affect my mood, my spirit, and I can't take that all the time, you know. And so Bobby Hemmett has talked about so many things. I want to mention one thing today. You know, I don't like to try to, you know, restate what he has said, because it's such an excellent orator in his way of presenting the truth and the information. But he was breaking down the other day, and I don't have any notes today, but I'm thinking it's the ancestral force presentation about Earth and about Sirius A and Sirius B and Sirius C in such a detailed way. You know, I wonder, you know, who would we be were it not for him or other master teachers to provide us with guidance? Even though our bodies are going through things, we're living through certain things. Were it not for him, I just can't imagine what I might be. I believe I would have really become mentally insane, not having anyone to relate to about the things that I'm going through, and then a little inspiration. So I'm so thankful to him. So thankful. And I'll let that go for now, but I hope you all are continuing to study him and are really beginning to understand the importance of destroying this illusion. You know, every day I wake up and I feel like, oh my God, I'm back in hell. How do I get through the day? There is nothing on this planet that I want. Nothing material. I don't want anything but to wake up not here, for it to be over. Our people have been under attack, and I don't feel safe any longer at all. And so I am working my altar daily. Anyway, I wanted to say, I wanted to discuss two people that just contacted me out of the blue. One is my friend Janora in Birmingham. Janora is not conscious. I drug her all around to events in Birmingham, and was so happy to have her as a friend for the 4 years that I was there. We went to a lot of outdoor concerts. We went to theater, opera, musicals, and having gone to college together, it was so nice to be able to reconnect with her at a time when it seemed her life was falling apart. So I came along at the perfect time. She went with me to book events, Bessemer, Golden Temple, and I hadn't talked to her in a while, but it seems like, when you're talking to someone who's not conscious, it's almost like they hear you, but they're tuning it out because the information is not meant for them. And so I carried a little bit of bitterness and anger around about that toward her. Me giving of myself to help her, but her not really understanding my book and spirituality. She would be at the house sometime. I put Bobby Hemming on and she'd fall asleep on the couch. And this is the kind of things that happen when people are not conscious. But nevertheless, I still was very supportive of her. I had been encouraging her to go back and complete college and to go on and become an attorney. I joked to her about, I can see you in your little church suits and your black pumps. And she has a good command of the facts of things that happen in the Matrix, and anybody not conscious is really a Matrix agent. So I was glad to be leaving Atlanta. And I have missed her. I've thought a lot about her because it helped me fill up those 4 years in Birmingham where I was also isolated. But anyway, she called out of the blue the other day, and she said May 3rd is her date of graduation. And she's going to go on to law school. And she had to contact me. And of course, I'll be there. I hope I can afford it at that time on May 3rd. That's an odd time of the month where I'm just trying to get through after having paid bills and whatnot. But I hopefully will get to see her. And perhaps we can go on down to Marion, where I used to get water, and visit my friend Yana. But anyway, it was great to hear from Janora. She was happy to hear from me and listen to me and all the things that I'm going through. And, I think all of us everywhere are just getting through as best we can, given what we know to be true for us. But anyway, I got another call from the mother of one of my people who found my work, who had received an HIV diagnosis at age 19, and here she was, 30-something now. And, her mother, who is chemic conscious, they both are, bought my book. I think she's a nurse or something at a heart or cancer hospital, and she was introducing my work even there. And I had begun to speak with her daughter over the phone. Make a long story short, without going into the details of all of that, her daughter passed. And for weeks, if not months after that, I was so upset. I had dedicated so many hours speaking to her, teaching online, really feeling sad for her. Such a talented, beautiful woman who was in some sort of a mental health facility, apparently still taking those drugs in combination with the HIV drugs, which we know debilitate and kill, blocking the synthesis of DNA at the mitochondrial level, debilitating and killing, damaging the neuromuscular system. And since I had thought for all those months that she had stopped, I was shocked to learn that she had died. So I was angry. I was angry at her. I was angry at her mother. And over time, continuing to study Bobby Hemming and realizing this illusion and then all those people, even the 40 million slain to bogus HIV, and all the other things they're doing us. You know, the cloning, the imprisoning, just murdering us like we're nothing. All of those people are in a better place. So, you know, I reconnected with her mother on Instagram. She was clicking like on pretty much everything that I posted. And we finally got past playing phone tag, and we had a conversation. And I was able to explain to her those stages of emotions that I went through. She is in communication with her daughter. As you recall, I did that song, Earth Illusion Nightmare. And I was talking about her daughter, one of the two people that I felt that I lost. And now, not even wanting to be so much into self-healing, because I'm ready to free myself from this prison. I swear to God, if I knew a way to take my own life painlessly and quickly, I would do that. You know, it's been years, and we're still all around here waiting on the twinkling of an eye. You know, when you go in by Behemoth and you study some of the comments, everybody is frustrated. So I don't feel bad about that. I'm ready to get the fuck up out of Earth Illusion hell. So that's all that's on my mind. But anyway, speaking to her, she said that she had spoken to her daughter several times. You know, I had questions. What's it like on the other side? Do we have a body? What's the environment like? What can we expect when we transition? When we go into the dark, not into the light? And so I so look forward to that. You know, the adventure of whatever that will be. And then being freed from being under attack all these years here in hell. And so that's what I wanted to discuss today. I'm on the road headed to Montgomery, listening to my musical, which is absolutely amazing. I have detailed the entire bogus HIV debacle and crisis, taught all about self-healing and Kemet and melanin, and I have done it well. And thank God that I had the good sense to do that, because these days, it's pretty much all I have outside of Bobby Hemming. I don't want to hear the radio. I don't want to watch TV. I don't want to see the news. I don't want anything that this earth has to offer but to be freed from this hell that we all are living. I hope you want that same thing too, and are working to have it happen. And who knows, you know, maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, maybe this week, something will happen and change all of this. All of this. And I'm looking forward to that. I am Dr. Damien Q. Lester, a.k.a. Kabir Amin Ra, Unpu Asar Seta Harakti, the conscious Dr. Rainbow Warrior, metaphysical science.